and great failings. There seems to be some confusion about the makeup of the modern Negro. So let me clear my throat and the record. I am not the one who smiles politely when you drop my change on the counter. God forbid your fingers brush a black hand as if melanin were a contagion and whiteness the cure. I am not the one who pretends not to see you tailing me through aisles like your insecurity is my scent. I don't play blind for anyone. My awareness has 400 years of experience. I am not the one who cowers when you refuse me service. Oh no, I will record you, report you, and remind you that I am not my grandparents, though I honor them deeply. I simply own a camera and a backbone they weren't legally allowed to use. I am not the one begging for a seat at your table. Please. The food is seasoned better at mine anyway. Your chairs squeak under the weight of hypocrisy. Mine hold legacy. No, I'm not military, but I am battle-tested. No, I'm not talking white. I'm talking educated, unapologetically so. And perhaps you should do the same. I am not the one groveling for you to deem me worthy enough to work for your corporation. You saw my resume. You knew my skill. You hired me because excellence is magnetic, and now you're intimidated that I know it. And if you don't, I'll leave today, build tomorrow, and put your business out of business by next fiscal quarter. Respectfully. I'm not pretty for a black man. I'm not beautiful for a black woman. I am divine energy in human form, and you do well to never forget that. I am not the one who laughs at your racial undertones. No, I'm the one who asks you to repeat the joke and explain why it's funny. Don't stutter now. We all deserve clarity. I'm not signing to your label when I am the Motown of good energy. Why borrow a system my spirit already owns? I am not terrified by your diagnosis. My people had herbal remedies before you had ivy-covered institutions you wouldn't let us enter. I'm not the child who cries when you throw garbage at me. I'm more inclined to turn recycled plastics into $1 million idea and name the company after the grandmother who raised me. You told me to bite my tongue, but conformity tastes like cardboard, and I don't swallow anything that starves the soul. Now that I've told you what I am not, allow me to tell you what I am. I am the wealthiest unspoken ruler you've ever overlooked. The hidden figure whose discoveries fuel your comfort while my name disappears from the credits. I am the cook who turns scraps into cuisine, 5-star meals built from leftovers you threw away. You stole the recipes and sold the cookbooks, but the flavor was always mine. I am the athlete without scandal or arrest. The brilliance you try to box into stereotypes because excellence terrifies people who depend on your failure to feel powerful. I am the same child you handed drugs to, but instead of prison, I build equations. I am scientist. I am engineer. I am survivor turned strategist. I am the therapist whose empathy comes from inherited wounds. The one who can heal souls despite being denied the very resources that would have healed mine sooner. I am Wilmington. I am Tulsa. I am every black Wall Street you burned to ash and still couldn't kill the flame. No longer do I shuck and jive, but I am still the rhythm that moves your spirit, even if you don't like the color of the fingers pressing the chords. I greet my brothers and sisters as king and queen because we retired the titles built from ignorance and reclaimed the crowns built from truth. I am the one who teaches youth that their lives matter, not as slogan, but as responsibility. To prolong, to enrich, to honor. I am dread swinging, curly hair bouncing, loud laughter cracking the sky open, second line dancing through the grief of generations. I am joy raw and unfiltered, love in its original form, the kind you can't mass produce, the kind you can't regulate, the kind that terrifies those who benefit from our brokenness. I am one of the ones who speaks life into those who believe like me, who stir fear in the hearts of those who wish to keep us chained. And when fear rises in them, I rise louder. With the intellect of Malcolm, the dream of Martin, the passion of Fred, the strategic mind of Asada, the memory of Baldwin, the pen of a griot, the voice of a prophet, and the fire of every elder who prayed over me. I speak louder so the ones in the back can hear it, even the ones still battling doubt, shaking off shame, searching for identity, or fighting through the fog of generational amnesia. And since you gave me permission to add what the moment calls for, let me end it like this. I am the dream my ancestors whispered in languages stolen, the miracle they planted in soil poisoned, the crown that grew in the cracks of concrete empires. I am not your Negro. Never was. Never will be. I am the reminder that your world is still spinning off the gravity of my greatness, and I speak so you never forget it.